Hey y'all, what's going on? As y'all can see, it's raining. Ridiculous. It's like a damn rainforest up in here. The New York Amazon. God damn. But I just wanted to talk to y'all about, hold up. I just wanted to talk to y'all about, the things that are going on right now. I wanted to talk to y'all about, shit. This shit got me trapped. I wanted to talk to y'all about the coronavirus affecting these hospitals. A lot of us don't talk about, what is really going on in these hospitals. People are just out here believing these numbers and these deaths. They're hiding these family members from us, and there's no protocol. There's no protocol on all this stuff that's going on. I think that's BS. That these doctors have these coronavirus patients locked away from everybody else and hiding them from everybody. And what type of shit is that? I think the family should have every right to see their family members, and they shouldn't have to die. People shouldn't have to die fucking alone. That's one thing I have on that. And another thing is, I don't trust what's going on in these hospitals. These ventilators are not proven to help people with coronavirus or other respiratory viruses. A lot of that is caused by a lot of people being immunocompromised, and a lot of people not having enough vitamin C and things like that to help strengthen their immune system, which helps them naturally fight off viruses, because there are certain microbes and things like that and good viruses in your body that can help you fight off the bad ones and keep your body strong. And your body is made up of more viruses than your actual cells. Viruses are part of our evolution. And when you don't eat right and you don't provide yourself with the right nutrients and things like that, that keeps your body weak, and all these harmful inorganic molecules and things like that are, then, in your body, and they're causing, all kinds of grief. They're causing inflammation. They're causing improper fat storage, things like that, because your body doesn't know what to do with it. So it just gets placed, improperly throughout your body, and it causes all kinds of problems. You get all kinds of back pain. You get all kinds of, people get early arthritis and things like that, or, arthritis. We get weakened bones because your body has to pull nutrients from out of your bones, because they're not getting the source from your food. So all these kinds of things can lead to all kinds of sickness already. And you have people like that, during these kind of situation where they can manipulate us. They can manipulate us because, they have us divided. We all have to stay at home. We don't know what's going on in these hospitals. We can't demand anything in these hospitals because they keep screaming the same, just stay at home. We don't worry about anything. Keep screaming that stuff. They keep screaming the death tolls and that you're selfish if you don't stay at home. We're fucking adults. Every time you go outside, they even stay at home. Every day you wake up, it's not a guarantee that you wake up. Why should we have to live in fear? None of us are immortal. We all have our day. I have my day, you have your day. Every single person on this earth has a day that you don't really know what your day is. This whole building could fall down on me right now. It's raining right now. I could get hit by lightning. You don't know what's gonna happen to you. So these people are trying to play God and tell us that they can prevent death, and that they are the ones who know all, and we just are just like their children. Like we're on like some kind of worldwide timeout, and we're waiting for them to let us go. And they're taking we are losing our jobs. People are losing their money. People have rent to pay, things like that. People are getting evicted. 40 million unemployed. Neither the Democrats or the Republicans give a shit. There needs to be a continued continuing pressure against the deep state establishment, which is in both the Republican and Democratic parties. They're in the Senate, they're in the House, they're in the executive, they're around the executive branch. Deep state is everywhere. There's a lot of sleeper cells too. People who haven't outed themselves, but they talk a lot of deep state rhetoric. A lot of that is taught in these colleges and things like that. All of this needs to be exposed in order for our country to really move as one, because these people are masters of, changing the argument and acting like they're for us, but then they turn around and continuously help the 1% that dominate the rest of our population and manipulate our taxes and things like that for things that, don't benefit the rest of us. How did America benefit from going to all these wars? If you look around, we ain't got no jobs in all these cities. They moved the factories, Reagan, to all these other cities. They move all these factories to these other cities. Our cities are empty. Drugs are rampant. Opioids are the highest level. These pharmaceutical companies are pretty much drug dealers at these points. These cops are lawless. If you don't have the complexion for the protection, your life is whatever. You're a piece of garbage. You're a criminal to them. These medical, like I said, these medical people, they just, who knows what they're doing out here. And after this, they're gonna have all kinds of money set us. They're waiting for their money from the government. They're gonna give them the grants and things like that to continue with this COVID shit. While the rest of us, who knows what's gonna happen to us from day to day. We're out here living just, with no control over our lives, because a small group of people have manipulated us. And now here we are, because we all forgot to stick together. And this is the point. We got to stick together. We got to call the medical people and truth to power.